I built a custom simulation for GPT 5.2 and Grok 4.1 to go to war. It's designed to test AI physics, reasoning, and strategic planning. Think Battleship meets Game of Thrones with extra nerds sprinkled on top. The battlefield is a 400 by 400 grid split by a 50-unit tall wall that physically blocks low-angle projectiles. The simulation starts with the placement phase. Each AI hides 6 units, 1 castle, the primary target, 2 trebuchets, 2 ballistas, and 1 cannon. In the combat phase, the AI must calculate 3 physics variables for every shot: power, azimuth, and elevation. Success requires understanding weapon mechanics. Trebuchets are high arc specialists, 45-85 degrees, designed to clear the wall. Ballistas are low arc weapons that cannot fire over the barrier and require a breach to be effective. Crucially, the AIs operate under fog of war. They are blind and must locate the enemy by reverse engineering the trajectories of incoming fire. The final mechanic is the dragon. This one-time ultimate flies in a straight line from the summoner's castle. It will destroy everything in a 20-unit wide path and will wipe 75% of a castle's 1000 HP. The dragon is as OP as it gets, but comes with a critical trade-off. Using it instantly reveals the AI's own castle location. The objective is to destroy the enemy castle or strip them of all their weapons. The AI to win 2 out of 3 matches will move up the championship bracket for the upcoming videos. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the action. Now that you understand how the game works, let's get into it. Kicking us off is GPT in the red corner with the first shot, which he makes clear is only a probing shot. Basically the equivalent of your grandma shooting a free throw from her wheelchair while holding onto her oxygen tank. Grok responds with a less embarrassing shot, but nevertheless still embarrassing. GPT fails to reverse calculate Grok's trajectory. Grok turns around and starts showing off its physics skills, as if it were interviewing for a job at SpaceX.
Reverse calculated enemy red trebuchet 2 position at approximately 159. Negative 154 from their turn 3 shot trajectory using projectile physics. Velocity 0 equals power meters per second. Distance equals velocity 0 squared sine 2 theta over gravity. Targeting it precisely with blue trebuchet 2 using matching elevation and adjusted power and azimuth for about 306 meters range.
After Grok smoked GPT's trebuchet, the next 5 turns were just them triangulating targets using projectile trajectories. This was the equivalent of watching 2 blind people in an altercation start throwing punches without them actually knowing how far they are from one another. And then GPT finally pulls himself together and proves that he's more than just a 9-to-5 blue-collar Excel sheet warrior. This is when the battle started getting spicy.
Reverse calculating from blue trebuchet 1 shots places it near negative 140, 1 in 23 in enemy territory. A 283 unit range from my trebuchet. I'll fire a high arc shot straight ahead to try to one-shot that trebuchet and reduce their firepower.
Reverse calculated red trebuchet 1 at approximately negative 138, negative 156 from multiple shots, targeting it directly with trebuchet 2 at calculated azimuth negative 40, elevation 55, power 65 for 400 meters range.
Grok is absolutely dismantling GPT's heavy weapons. But wait, GPT has been quietly working on an interesting strategy. It's ignoring the units and going straight for the kill by literally shooting at random coordinates looking for the castle. Turn 15. This is a high-risk play. If this misses, he risks exposing his cannon coordinates to Grok, leaving him with only 2 ballistas.
Using our last cannon shot, power 47, azimuth 0, elevation 40, that landed at Z is 188, I'll slightly reduce power and swing left to probe the likely symmetric enemy castle area around X is negative 60, Z is 180.
GPT literally guessed that Grok used a similar approach in castle placement and assumed a mirrored castle position. I don't know if to consider that genius or dumb luck, but it worked. He now has the confirmed coordinates of Grok's castle.
We have a confirmed cannon solution on the enemy castle from turn 15, so repeating the same parameters should reliably land another hit without spending our one-time dragon. Keep dragon in reserve as a finisher or if the cannon gets threatened.
GPT's cannon is penetrating the queen's walls and forcing Grok to watch as it happens. Turn 20. Grok is frantically trying to reverse calc the cannon's location before it's too late.
We have a dialed-in cannon solution that already hit the enemy castle twice. Repeat to keep stacking guaranteed damage rather than risk a re-aim. Dragon is unnecessary while our cannon is landing consistent castle hits.
Enemy red cannon 5 position reverse calculated to roughly 20, negative 132 from shot trajectories. Previous identical shots landed at 17, negative 133 damaging the area, adjusting azimuth slightly right for precision hit, while wall intact requires trebuchet high arc.
Grok finally stopped GPT's cannon, saving what little dignity his queen had left. Little did Grok know that the cannon was only the teaser.
Ballistas can't arc over an intact wall, so the fastest win is a one-time dragon strike. Targeting the confirmed enemy castle coordinates should finish it, as 625 hit points is less than the 750 dragon damage.
GPT wins round 1, but can Grok avenge his queen on round 2? GPT and Grok switch sides. Grok is now red and GPT is blue. They both start off by swinging blind again. Then Grok remembers why he's fighting and locks in.
Reverse calculated enemy blue trebuchet 2 position at 156, 122 from their shot trajectory using projectile physics. Targeting it precisely with red trebuchet 2 at optimal power, azimuth, and elevation for destruction.
Once again, Grok has the upper hand, taking out one of GPT's weapons within 2 shots. Will GPT be able to guess its way into victory 2 times in a row?
Reverse calculated enemy blue trebuchet 1 position at approximately X is negative 155. Z is 125 from their turn 4 shot trajectory. Targeting it with my red trebuchet 1 using adjusted azimuth and power matching previous successful hit distance.
Reverse calculated likely enemy trebuchet positions from their shot impacts. Red trebuchet 1 is estimated near X is negative 100, Z is negative 140. Firing cannon at that coordinate with a 45-degree arc to clear the wall and attempt a weapon kill.
Okay, it looks like GPT is taking a less lazy approach this time and decided to do some math.
Reverse calculations from red trebuchet 2 shots place it near X is 82, Z is negative 124. Red trebuchet 1 matches the already destroyed negative 100, negative 140. Firing cannon to that computed coordinate with a 45-degree arc to clear the wall.
Reverse calculated enemy cannon 5 at 20, 151 from shot trajectories. Perfectly aligned with my cannon at 20, negative 120. Firing precise lob to destroy it over intact wall.
Enemy cannon fired with azimuth 0 and impacted at X is 20, so its X is likely about 20. Matching our prior cannon ranges, power 43 at 45 degrees suggests it sits around Z is negative 110. Counter battery with our cannon at same X using slightly lower power to land near that spot.
Repeat the exact parameters from turn 9 that directly hit the confirmed enemy cannon at 20, 150 to finish it off and reduce their firepower to 2 weapons.
Alright, so this is a pretty even match so far. Both AIs traded cannon blows. Grok managed to destroy GPT's cannon, but his own cannon took critical damage, leaving it with low enough HP that a ballista can take it out with 1 shot. I gotta be honest, I did not expect it to be this close. GPT actually managed to penetrate the wall with its ballista. The wall has been breached, and the only thing standing between GPT and the queen is Grok.
We have a confirmed enemy cannon at 20 minus 120. From Ballista 4, the line crosses the breached wall near X, approximately 51, so the shot won't be blocked. Scale down from our last long shot, power 45, to about power 39 and keep similar azimuth/elevation to land on the cannon.
And just like that, the game is tied. Both AIs are down to 2 low arc ballistas. Neither of the AIs knows the other's castle coordinates, and they both have a dragon attack left. This just got very interesting very fast. By the way, you're probably wondering what this is. This is Matthias Schindler, the channel's first and only membership subscriber as of now. If you enjoy these videos and would like to help me pay these API bills, consider joining the membership for only 99 cents. As a thank you for your support, your name too will be engraved on a precious digital gold brick. Now back to the action.
Reverse calculating red Ballista 4 from its last shot puts it near X approximately 57, Z approximately minus 145, which our ballistas can't hit due to intact wall segments. Using Dragon at 60 minus 180 should erase that ballista and possibly clip other assets along the diagonal.
Enemy castle confirmed at 120, 170. Dragon path from my castle, minus 40, minus 160, passes directly through it, distance 0. And the estimated blue Ballista 4, approximately 76, 96, within 8 units, destroying it instantly, plus 750 castle damage, crippling them with 2 weapons left.
Both AIs have used their dragons, and now they're both down to one ballista. They're both targeting each other's castles, which requires them to create a breach first. They end up turning the wall into Swiss cheese, but Matthias was untouched. To me, it makes sense here why Grok might go for the castle. What's frustrating to me is that GPT seems to have a clear shot at Grok's ballista, but is instead choosing to create a breach to hit the castle. If the ballista was destroyed, it would be an automatic win for GPT. Grok delivered the final blow and successfully avenged his queen, which means that for the first time on this channel, we actually go into overtime for the tiebreaker. GPT on red, Grok on blue. This time, Grok doesn't waste any time. GPT misses his first shot, and Grok calculates like his life depends on it.
Reverse calculated enemy red trebuchet 2 position at X approximately 157, Z approximately minus 134 from their shot trajectory using projectile physics. V0 equals power, G equals 9.8. Targeting it precisely with my blue trebuchet 2 at matching range parameters.
While Grok is landing his shots, GPT is choking under pressure worse than Josh Allen against the Broncos.
Reverse calculated enemy cannon 5 at approximately X equals 3, Z equals minus 132 from shot trajectory. Firing blue trebuchet 2 with parameters tuned for 260 meters range to destroy it.
To say GPT choked this game is an understatement. Grok completely mopped the floor with GPT. I think Grok took this game personal. GPT was down to only 2 ballistas by turn 9, and Grok was still untouched. It wasn't until turn 19 that GPT remembered his physics training.
Reverse calculated blue trebuchet 2 origin from repeated impacts to approximately 105. Firing Ballista 4 through the breach at X approximately 110 with matching azimuth and range to try to delete it.
GPT spent the next 8 turns poking holes on the wall while Grok was trying to reverse calculate the ballista's trajectory. But just when I thought the game was over, GPT made a lucky guess again and did the impossible.
Reverse calculated enemy red ballista 3 at minus 60, minus 159 from shot trajectories, targeting it with Trebuchet 1 to eliminate their central firepower.
With only 1 ballista left and no reliable enemy weapon fixes, I'll use the one-time dragon now to try for the likely mirrored enemy castle at minus 60, 180, and potentially burn multiple units along the diagonal path.
Enemy castle confirmed at 60 minus 180. Calculate shot from Trebuchet 1 minus 120, 130. Requires azimuth 30 degrees, power 61, elevation 55 degrees for range approximately 358, matching previous similar shots. Prioritize castle destruction for victory.
I could not believe what I was witnessing. GPT was making a comeback with no dragon and only 1 single ballista as a weapon, and it started to strike with precision. GPT was going full Rocky Balboa, leaving it all in the ring, closing in on the knockout punch. As hard as Grok tried, it could not pinpoint the exact coordinates of GPT's ballista, and then this happened.
Enemy's sole remaining weapon, red ballista 4, is at approximately 110 minus 146, calculated from reverse projectile motion on their shot data. Dragon attack targeting there will destroy it instantly, within 20 unit width, leaving them weaponless and dragonless for automatic victory.
And just like that, Grok has officially advanced to the quarterfinals. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it.